Alright guys, so let's do that. You can watch or you can join me training that stuff. We're about to start with your shoulders warm up. So just a basic stuff. Take your hands in front of yourself. Again, the medium resistance level of your band. Bring your arms to the back and to the front part of your hips for just 20 times, back and forth. Make sure that you have a good warm up before you do all of this stuff. Alright, and we're going to take just for 10 more. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. So a few biceps curls, which is going to be the active stretch for your biceps before we start to stretch your shoulders for your Manna high V press. Alright, so let's go. Just a regular biceps curl for about 20 times as well is enough. And here we go, just on left. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ready? Then take your hands right behind your back, just the way it is, and keep your shoulders just slightly wider than your shoulders width apart. Keep your feet in front and start to slide your hands to the back and then bring your hands back to your hips for just 15 times. Ten reps to go. Ready, 5 to go. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay guys, so just stay here for around 20 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds. You can swing your hips one side to another. So this is the way you're actually about to slide your hips even further, to stretch your biceps better and to prepare your shoulders for your high press. Alright, that's enough. And then make your arms one at a time. Well done, 10 push-ups. 10 regular push-ups, everyone. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I hope that you guys are pretty warmed up as you are watching this streaming for a while. So the thing what we're about to do now is we're gonna set up 3 chairs, like I said before. Make sure that you're gonna bring your chairs on a certain surface which is not going to slip, so it's not slippery, and chairs are not sliding sideways. Alright, so this is the way this construction is gonna look like. Yeah, I have a guy who is doing repairs all over the house, all over the building. So now, you guys need to bring your chairs right with your shoulders width apart so you don't fall down, okay? So be extremely careful with all of this stuff. As you are going to curve your trunk up, you're gonna slightly start to extend your arms. So you're first going to have support on your forearms, and then you're gonna extend your arms and cheeking is up to your chest. With your toes, you're gonna almost reach the wall, okay? So this is the way this exercise is gonna look like. You're going just the way it is. At first, like I said before, you have your forearm support, pulling is up to your chest, just like that, and then the movement is going to remind you slightly the backward roll. Alright, so pulling is up, and then feel support with the upper toe pieces on the chair behind, and then pull your knees as close as you can to the back of the chair, which is against the wall. Alright, from here, you're going to have your tuck back again, and then you're going to sit down. Alright, so this is the thing what we're about to do for only 5 repetitions. Make sure that every time you go, you push yourself full power. And then in between of this exercise and between of these sets, we're going to be doing one active stretch, which is working great to your shoulders flexibility, all right, and shoulders mobility. So here we go, 5 times. Get ready and begin. High tuck. Put your trapezius on the chair. Bring it back and keep on going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, for us to keep on training and have our heartbeat on the high level as well and don't get cold, we're gonna keep our hands right behind and do the active stretch to your shoulders again. You can take your resistance band and then from here we're gonna extend your legs completely. Once you get the certain position, you're gonna start to get your hips up in the air and keep on bending your legs unless you reach your heels with your glutes. So this is the way we're going back and forth for 10 times. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Why do we hold the resistance band behind the back? It's just simply for you to keep your hands on that specific range. So you don't want to slide your hands way too wide, and the elastic band is a great assistance for. Whew. Okay everybody, so now the next transition what we're about to do is actually pretty similar to this one, plus we're about to add the half turn. And if you cannot make it into the push-up right away, you can land it sideways, but make sure that you keep your body completely straight. Engage your core and move your shoulders inside. If you move to the right side, you're going to shift more pressure on your right hand and stay on your right hand for a little bit longer period of time. Alright, so we'll go 1 and 2. Okay, so first you can just land it into the plank on the elbow of your turn side. So let me show you again. Going from here, down here, and you can either stay within your extended body position or keep on trying to move inside and land into your elbow plank. Alright, so we're going 1, 2. Alright guys, so once you catch that movement, you are gonna start to little by little increase the intensity of your twist and try to get the landing into the push-up. If you cannot get your landing into the push-up right away, you can also land into your elbow plank. Alright, so here we go. 1, 2. So don't forget that your turn is going to be much easier if you're going to keep your body completely straight and you're going to point your feet up into the ceiling. The more you keep your body vertical, the more body weight you will be able to shift on your upper body, and easier for you actually to get that twist. If you upside down, it's easier to twist. And this movement is related a lot to your high knee press into the half turn into the push-up. Alright, so I'll show you that drill for a couple more times and then we're going to turn it into transition. Alright, ready, steady, here we go. Alright, same thing into the push-up landing now. Alright, then just one more. Okay everybody, so now we're gonna try to land into the right knee, low body position. So instead of getting your landing into the push-up, try to get the landing into that low lunge. Alright, so here we go. We're going 1 and 2. Alright, one more time. Alright everybody, just the final one and then we're going to proceed with the next transition. We're going 1 and 2. Okay everybody, so I hope that it makes sense. For the next transition, what we're about to do now, I'll show you the very basic stuff at first, and then little by little we're going to make it harder and more fun. So as we landed into your right lunge body position, I'm going to stand like this. You're going to take your right hand on the floor by diagonal and then keep on kicking your left leg into the side via rounded way. Okay, so you're going to go 1, 2, 3. Super easy, super basic. I believe that tons of people are able to do so. Now we're going to take the same thing with a little bit more pressure into your right leg. and you're going to delay the landing with your right hand on the floor. You're going to jump and put your right hand onto the floor as light as possible. At the same time, make sure that you keep on kicking your leg through the side. The more you're going to keep kicking through the side, the more it's going to look like transition, because if you're going to kick up, it's going to be the acrobatics. So you don't want to do the acrobatics, you want to go sideways. Alright, so one more time. One more time, I'm going to show it slowly. So you twist your upper body, you feel the pressure, you put your belly on your thigh, and then you jump, and then you put your hand on the floor as light as you can. Alright, so that was basically the beginning of this transition. So now, as you get your landing, you're going to add the half turn and try to get your low lunge once again. Alright, so one more time, I'll show you slowly. We're going 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to go a little bit harder, and we're going to try to put both of these movements together into the one whole piece. Alright, so you're going 1 and 2. At first you can do the transition in a kind of vertical way. The less you get scared, the more you feel comfortable with all of this stuff, the more horizontal you can go, and the more you can lower your shoulder down and keep it closer to the floor. Alright, so let's go one more time. Alright, someone asking me to show it slowly, so let's go. We're going 1, I'm kicking round it, I'm pushing off the floor, I'll put my hand as light as possible, and then this leg is getting inside. Alright, now fast way. When you practice it in the fast way, you can still put your hand on the floor, and then eventually you're just going to get that swing. Alright? But if you can't swing yet, you can always go with your hand. Alright? So I'll show you one more time, and then let's move on. If you use a certain hop right before, it's going to give you more momentum, and it's going to be much easier for you to go up higher. Alright? So hopefully my headphones are not falling on my ears. Whew, ready, steady, go. I start to go twisty. Alright, so we go. 1, 2. Whew. And then with the time, you can certainly bring it down to the good level when it looks clean. Alright? One more transition, and then we're gonna put the stuff together. Alright, so from here, you get to landing back into the right low lunge, and then the movement itself is going to remind you of the helicopter movement. So the thing that you're going to do is you land, you get your elbow close to the mid-lane of your chest and shift as much weight as possible on your upper body. You're going here, and then you just pin your back. Alright? So pretty simple. One more time, you land it. You take a hand, you bring your elbow inside, you take your opposite hand on the floor, and then you spin your back. Alright? And then you can end up a helicopter any way you want. Lay on your back, get the landing on your knees, or anything you want. Okay? So now, we're gonna put all of that 3 transitions together. First in the slow way, and then little by little we're gonna start to make it faster and more smooth. Alright, so let's do that. We start on the floor, getting your pike seated body position, and let's go. Doing 1, 2, from here we're getting the jump right away, and then from the landing of this jump, getting into the helicopter. Alright? So let's go one more time. Start with your pike. Ready, go. Whew. Hopefully I was in the screen. Thank you guys for sending all of the support. If you will ever need any help, I'm almost there, always there.